budget before you guys put out yours. Are you coordinating with the Senate Democrats? Did they ask for White House input on that budget, one? And two, is a balanced budget the goal of the president?
We are engaging with Senate Democrats, with House Democrats, with Senate Republicans and House Republicans, as you know, on budget issues as well as on the broader agenda that we've been talking about.
I'm talking about drawing up their budget.
You know, I'm sure there are conversations going on that process. We are engaged in our own process, and the president had lunch with Chairman Ryan last week, and I know they talked about his budget, which I believe is going to be released very soon. The broader effort underway here is to try to, through the budget process, achieve a compromise that allows for both entitlement reform and tax reform that produce the savings necessary to achieve that $4 trillion plus target over 10 years of deficit reduction, to put our economy on a fiscally sustainable path. And that is the president's goal. Deficit reduction large enough to put our economy on a fiscally sustainable path so that the ratio of debt to GDP is below 3% for a period of time that would allow, concurrently, through investments and other policy decisions, allow the economy to grow, to become more energy independent, for the middle class to strengthen and grow. I mean, I think this is one of the things that, because I suppose that your question gets at this, is that the president has always believed that deficit reduction is not a goal unto itself. The whole purpose of deficit reduction should be part of an overall policy objective of strengthening the economy, having it grow faster, having it create more and better jobs for the middle class. And that's the president's objective, and that's why he has always, throughout these budget debates and going back to when he first took office, made sure that the proposals he's put forward keep the number one objective in mind, which is economic growth and job creation, not deficit reduction solely for the purpose of reducing the deficit.
Is there going to be a goal? Obviously Paul Ryan's got a 10-year target. Is the president going to have a target, whether it's 10 years, 15, 20, whatever?
The president will have a target for deficit reduction over 10 years, as he has consistently in his budget.
For a balanced budget, a balanced budget by X.
Well, yeah, the president has put forward a budget, but I think that we tend to talk in 10-year windows here when we do budget proposals, both in Congress and in with the administration. And it will do what the president's budget will achieve what it has in the past, which is through sensible, balanced deficit reduction, bring our deficit and debt into a place where we are on a fiscally sustainable path, where the ratio of debt to GDP is below 3%, and to do that in a way that also allows us to invest in our economy, so that we're building infrastructure for the future, and we're increasing our energy independence and making sure that our kids are being educated so we can compete 25 years from now and not just today.
Just for quick clarity, 10-year window means you guys are not. You won't have a balanced budget target in a 10-year window.
I'm not going to tell you what his budget says.
Window, so that's why
right, but I would look to the president's past budget proposals, the president's offer to John Boehner, the Speaker of the House, and for what his target has been, which is consistent with bipartisan panels that have looked at these issues. Because, again, it should not be deficit reduction for deficit reduction's sake. The goal here should be economic growth and job creation.